If you don't know who Earl Nightingale is, or if you never heard of The Strangest Secret, then you probably don't care about this video, because that's what we're going to talk about today. Earl Nightingale was on a radio station, and he literally had 30 minutes to talk to the entire nation of the United States and share with them this broadcast called The Strangest Secret. I have taken major notes. I hope it doesn't sound like plagiarism, but this man has transformed my life with this information, and I hope to transform your life with his information. Welcome back to the Life Juice Podcast with me, HV Life Coach, where we talk about how to awaken, reset, and transform your mindset, habits, and life for more positive, ideal results. The first thing he talked about was the word attitude. He said human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. Basically, whatever you think, you could change that. Whatever you believe, you could change that. Whatever you feel, you could change that. And whatever you think, feel, and believe, when you change that, you could change your life. He says, we become what we think about. We become what we think about. Buddha said the same thing. You become what you think. What you think about, you become. So, your total environment is an exact and merciless mirror of you as a human being. I said, what? The way he spoke was powerful. He has such a deep, throbbing voice too. Your total environment is an exact and merciless mirror of you as a human being. And it's so powerful, so it's so true. He says, now if you feel as though your environment can stand some improvement, meaning if you feel like you can improve your life, and there could be some changes here, you only have to improve your attitude and your world will gradually change. You only have to change your mind, and your outer world will reflect your mindset to reflect a changing person. Basically, your life will be a reflection of you, of how you think. So that means the life you have right now is a reflection of the thoughts you've had. And a lot of us don't want to own up to that. We don't like the results we have in life, and so we're mad and we want to blame and point the finger at someone else. Like, you did this, it's your fault. But in reality, you just got to go like this, direct that finger, and go right here. You did this, it's your fault. And if you want this to change, you have to blame this person and shift this person's accountability from going to someone else to myself. I did this. I need to change it, right? So here's how to change your attitude. Begin now. Begin to act as with the person you most would want to become. So basically, imagine who you'd want to be and just act like that person would be. I wrote about this in my book, From the Real You to the Ideal You. Check it out on Amazon. It's going to help transform you. It literally applies some of this information, all this information, but a lot of other information as well to help you break down the actual science behind the transformation. So begin now to begin to act as would the person you most want to become. If you were already in possession of the goal you were shooting for, how would you conduct yourself? So basically, imagine how you would do this if you were this person already, if you already had it. Then how would you behave? Do it that way. Do it now and tomorrow and the next day. Do it today, do it tomorrow, and the day after that. Begin now to act as the part of the person you most want to become, and you will become that person, subtly, in little ways. Before you can do something, you must first be something. That's from Goethe, a German philosopher. Before you can do something, you must first be something. The moment you decide to become something, you come into being of it, right? You internally shift and you become it internally, and then you do it externally, and it becomes something externally for you. When you behave like the person you most want to become, the things that that person would have will tend to come to you. It's simply cause and effect. Build slowly, steadily, and well, and then you will make it, and you will keep it, and you'll stay on top. Consistency is the game. Consistency is the game. You literally just have to do it every single day until it adds up. If I have 2 bottles of water, and let's just imagine, I've been drinking this one. Let's just imagine they were both empty. Hold on. My notes are flying away. All right, if I had 2 bottles of water and they're both empty, and I could only fill 1 cup up every single day, it's either my objectives are being met or my objectives are not being met. Which one gets full? Hopefully, at the end of the day, my objective being met. Hopefully, the life that I want to have. Hopefully, over time, you'll see that if there's like a gallon right, and I only have like a drip every day, you'll see that the gallon gets filled at the end of the year. That's my goal, my objective. Tell me not. Okay, so he said there's two questions you want to do. You want to ask yourself two questions if you want to change your life. It says one, what are you doing at the present time to increase your income now? Meaning, what in this moment are you doing to make more money? Two, how much money are you planning to be worth at 65? So if you're not doing anything to make more money, then whatever your goal is for 65, it doesn't matter because you're not even doing anything right now. If you don't have a goal to make more money at 60, to be worth a certain amount at 65, you're not going to be focused on question number one, which is, what am I doing to increase my money right now? So he asked us these two questions so we can set the parameter, set the direction, set the aim for where we want to go in life, and then set the intention of what we're going to do today to make that happen for the future. So he talked about the law of compensation, and I'm going to tell you in his words. He says there's three parts to it. One, our rewards in life will always be in exact proportion to our contribution or our service, aka whatever you give out, you will receive. The law of compensation is the need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty that will be in replacing you. That's how he said. That's how he said it, right? The need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the difficulty that will be in replacing you. All right, so that's your contribution and your service. That's how you get paid. That's how you get rewards in life. Number two, the gold mine. The key to every man's success lies in his mind, the gold mine between his ears. You literally only need one idea to get rich. If you spend every single day waking up every single morning and writing down in your journal every single day just 5 ideas, at the end of the week, you'd have 35 ideas. I don't know what 32 times 52 is, but that's how much you would have at the end of the year, right? If you have 35 times 52, that's how much you would have at the end of the year. That's how many ideas you'd have at the end of the year. If you only need one idea to get rich, just one, and you have literally over 100 ideas at the end of the year, and you have over 100 ideas, over 1,000 ideas after 10 years, and you only need one idea to get rich, every man's success lies between the gold mine between their ears. Meaning all you have to do is imagine of an idea so powerful, so brilliant that it gets you rich, that it helps transform someone's life. And number three, attitude. Human beings can change their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. We become what we repeatedly think about. You want to change your life, change your attitude. What you think, feel, and believe about yourself and your world and your life and everything around you will be true for you. All right. So we talked about this last thing, and then we're almost done here, right? He says, schedule time every day to use your gold mine, meaning your mind. Sit in solitude and think about where, what, and who you're going to be in 10 years from now. Be and move and talk that way today. So who are you going to be 10 years from now? Act like that today. Don't follow what everyone else is doing or being. Don't follow the crowd. They don't know what they're doing. Look at them. They're a lot of 95% of people in this world complain and complain and complain about how they want to change their lives. If you want to change your life for the better, don't follow them. Create your business, create yourself, create your relationships differently. Lead, innovate, think, create. Get up a little earlier than you're accustomed to. Use this time to be productive and get ahead of those who are not doing this. That 1 hour earlier a day gives you 6.5 extra hours and 40 hours a week. 40 hours. Ooh. That extra 6.5 hours. I'm so sorry. 1 hour earlier every day gives you 6.5 extra hours per week, 40 hours a week for the year. 40 hours, aka a whole week for a year. First thing in the morning, shower, dress, and get a fresh white piece of paper and write your financial goal for the year. How much money do you want to make that year? Every morning, write it down. How much money do you want to make that year? Think of your goal and what it means to you and your family. Think of all the ideas to help you reach that goal and all the ideas you can use to improve what you do now for a living. Ways that you can increase your contribution, ways you can give more to match your income goal. Don't think about, and this is Jim Rohn, he said this, he says, if you're not happy with what you're getting out of life, focus on what you're giving. And this is what this ties into. So if you want your income to increase, make sure that your contribution to the world increases as well. All right, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Major the Life Coach. This has been Life Duels Podcast. As always, stay blessed, stay beautiful. I appreciate you guys for giving me your attention, giving me your time, and consistently tuning in with me. Peace.